What is up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. We are less than a month away from The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I am super excited about this game. I've really enjoyed Breath of the Wild, and that's kind of gotten me interested a little bit on The Legend of Zelda series. So, uh, cannot wait for this game. Again, I loved Breath of the Wild. It is definitely my top favorite Zelda game of all time. And like I said, it is the one that has gotten me into The Legend of Zelda. And there's other Zelda games out there that I need to get back onto, get to working on. So, cannot wait for Tears of the Kingdom. So, best way to celebrate the anticipation, highly anticipation. I'm going to watch the final pre-launch trailer and kind of look over, maybe analyze a little bit about, analyze the trailer and see if anything cool, new, all the fun stuff in just a month before the game's release. But before we do that, here's where you guys can find this video on my YouTube channel, and you can also find me on these other platforms as well. On Twitter at WillYork_23, Twitch Texito28, and YouTube Will York. You can also hit me up on Discord. Just remember that text logo, the one with the circle on it, not the raptor one, that text logo will guide you on your way to Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Discord. You guys can also hit me up on Facebook through 4State Gamers, and you guys can also add me on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and Epic Games Store. Really excited about this new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom. It's been in the works for 6 years, so basically the reason why they're making a new game out of this, because the ideas for Breath of the Wild DLC were too good. So, without much ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the reaction and see if we can study up and learn with this new trailer. So, this is the final pre-launch trailer before the game releases. So, let's go ahead and play the video. Turn this down here. We're going to watch this all the way through once, and then go all the way back in the beginning, and kind of see where we can find differences or anything cool. Missed out on that.
Zelda, we rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
Link. here. It's something only I can do.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Ganondorf's back!
Okay, let's go!
But you are not alone.
Link. You are our final hope.
Three-headed dragon. I heard it's called Gleeok.
Link. You must find me.
Ooh. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and try to break this down. What I can notice, anything cool, different about this trailer to compare to the other ones, other than the fact that it's the final pre-launch trailer before the game is released, which we're about 3 weeks away from that. So, see if we can notice anything cool. Got a good sky shot, alright. Of course, we do know that the adventure, this time the adventure takes place not on just Hyrule, but also in the sky. So, giving off some Skyward Sword vibes. Good music. No, so it looks like enemies can fight each other this time. So if you notice on the bottom, you got two little enemies fighting each other. But it doesn't look like they can damage each other. Only Link can do the damage. And we see a new type of... from what I've heard, they're called constructs. That was based on the Eiji Aonuma demonstration he gave. And they were called constructs. There was a little context that was... This was called a ranger construct. So it looks like a friendly version compared to the ones you actually fight. Beautiful aerial shots by the way. I love where they can place the logo and he's just right there by it. He's not in the logo at all. Very good placement of... That's probably why they designed that aerodynamic shot just like that, so they know where to put the logo in this trailer. My concern is getting the paraglider out this early while you're that high in the sky. Wouldn't you fall to your death so quickly? That Hyrule looks so big and different than what it was the previous game. I don't mind a little different. Again, looks like I think that's Hateno. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Hateno Village. Now that looks like a camp. So I imagine after the Breath of the Wild game, after that one's over, they reestablished Hyrule after Link defeated the Calamity. So imagine that looks like an army camp. So we might see some Hyrule soldiers in here. Don't know about this location, but it looks pretty cool. And it looks like there's a way you can go skyward with the little object right here. I'm not sure. Either that or it looks cool. Alright, falling rocks. And of course, he showed us in the demonstration video, in the gameplay footage, that you can use the recall feature on falling rocks, and that'll get you to the sky. Okay, from what I heard, this could be Demise. From what I heard. But it could be Ganondorf, just not ready to reveal himself yet. Alright, remember this shot. This was from E3. It was either 2019 or 2021. I'm not sure. But we actually get to see a little bit more of the shot right now. It looks like he's going to reach. Remember, that was part of that original trailer too. And he just misses that. So it just... From what I heard, she's got a glow on her. And that also kind of got me thinking a little bit after watching this trailer numerous times and seeing some discussion on Twitter about... I think she could be... she is Hylia. And based on... what I've known from The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Zelda in that game is the reincarnation of Hylia, the goddess Hylia. So I'm wondering if this Zelda is too. Sinkholes. Fire stuff. Okay. They were obviously playing God of War Ragnarok, or they were easily playing God of War when they saw that they designed this. That's pretty cool. Underwater. Cool. Underwater stuff. Why does this make me think of Mission Impossible? The lasers. Also, is that a glide suit? Or is that a little glider outfit? That's pretty cool. Looks like some puzzles. Back to gliding. We got some enemies fighting here. Looks like there's some Hyrule soldiers. That's what I mentioned about the campsite. Look like there's some Hyrule soldiers. But they don't look like soldiers. They have weapons like soldiers. But they don't sure look like them unless Hyrule went a redesign. Okay. Definitely not soldiers. Okay. Go back and I need to pause it. Oh, I've missed it. One more time, try it again. Okay, right over here. You see some farmers doing the fight, so it must be a rebellion or something. Either that or Hyrule is really short on soldiers, and these farmers have volunteered to give their lives up for their country. Okay. Mysterious character, don't know who that is. It looks like some form of Lizalfos. But I imagine it's probably a boss. Maybe it's a boss Lizalfos. I'm not sure. But really cool design on it too. Or it could be a Zonai. And I've heard there's spotted speculation that the Zonai make the appearance in this game. Which also leads to the theory about the possibility about the Zonai being connected with these constructs. Great shot right there. Looks like a cool boss. And again, that's probably some of that Zonai technology too. There's Link, his champion's outfit. There's Hyrule, looks like being restored to its former glory. Looks pretty cool.
Zelda, we rely on your knight.
We rely on your knight. So, there's still more to talk about the Zonai. They're different people than the Hylians. We rely on your knight. So this is probably a people that's not Hylian.
And that legendary sword he
carries. Again, they're relying a lot on Link.
carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
So we don't know who this figure is. We'll find out on launch day. Nintendo has done a really big thing in keeping a majority of this game secret free and spoiler free as possible, because they want people to actually discover the stuff, actually buy this game and discover the secrets for themselves. Yes, it's a $70 game, but at the end, this is the most hyped game of the year. Most highly anticipated game of the year, not just for Nintendo, but for the world. So the world's going to be playing this on May 12th. So we'll find out the answers, and of course this game has to release on Mother's Day. Maybe you should get your mother a Switch and get her this game too, so she'll play it. You can watch her play it. Alright, Zelda here looks different. She's got a little tear thing on her eye. Kind of makes me think about Tears of the Kingdom. That is the game's name.
Link.
Great shot right here. I love this shot. This music's... Oh, look at that. Link has fused a sword and a shield together. It's a shield. Looks like an enemy that shoots out a fireball. Okay, who here is going to be actually building a horse and wagon with this? Which, I mean, since the gameplay's been revealed, a lot of people were wondering about what you can build in this game, because this game's going to involve a lot of crafting. So think of this as Legend of Zelda meets Animal Crossing. What are you going to craft? The answer may surprise you. There's Recall again. These new powers are going to be pretty awesome. Recall, Ultra Hand, Fuse, and Ascend. All these new abilities are going to be really, really cool. A rocket? Looks like some sort of anti-gravity stones. Alright. Looks like the fans meeting with the minecart. Okay. Alright, there's the ultimate weapon right there. Going against the, looks like bokoblins on top of a stone talus. And here's Link's response. A machine that walks. It just looks like a little robot. So, it's going to be so cool. I can't wait to see what other people create in this game. That's why we got Twitter. Another fused weapon. Looks like a ruby. Looks like a ruby with a bomb arrow. Alright, looks like some sort of built weapon right there on top of an outpost. And it shoots lasers! How cool is that? It shoots lasers! Alright, some new monster. Looks like an ice kind of monster. Interesting to see what you might do against these. From what I'm seeing, it looks like these boss fights might be hard.
I know why I am here.
I know why I'm here. Of course, if you played Breath of the Wild, we know what Zelda has to do. Since she is supposed to receive her powers from the goddess Hylia, she is the one that's supposed to seal away the calamity. And that's her job. She fulfilled that job in Breath of the Wild. Or so we think.
It's something only I can do.
Something only I can do. She's got the power to seal away the calamity. To seal away the darkness. Other than Link, who can wield the sword that seals away the darkness, Zelda can seal the darkness. So, interesting to see what Zelda's role... I think her role's a little more bigger this time around. Also, cool tear shape.
Do not look away.
Lionels are back. Also, the voice, from what I've heard, once this trailer is out, Matthew Mercer is the voice of Ganondorf in this game. From what I've heard, he's done a lot of great voices with anime. He actually he is the actual English voice of Trafalgar Law in my favorite anime, One Piece.
You witness a king's revival.
Looks like this Master Sword and Link are gonna get fused together of some sort.
And the
But just being overcome by malice and darkness.
birth of his new world.
Great looking shot of Ganondorf. That actually confirms, hey, Ganondorf is back. And from what I've heard, this is Ganondorf's first actual in-game appearance in a new mainline Zelda game for the first time since 2006's Twilight Princess. Yes, we're not counting the HD ports remasters for Twilight Princess and Wind Waker from the Wii U. But yeah, this is Ganondorf's first appearance in a new mainline Zelda game since 2006. That's 17 years ago. New kind of enemy.
Okay, let's go!
Alright, I think this is going to be Zelda. Seeing this picture, that's definitely got to be Hylia. I mean, she looks so much similar to Zelda, in my opinion. That, and she looks like she's going to seal the darkness. And that's what Zelda does too. She can seal away the darkness. And again, in some Zelda, in Skyward Sword, Zelda is the reincarnation of Hylia, the goddess Hylia. I think this is Hylia. Or Zelda in this game turns into Hylia. That's what I highly think of Hylia. And of course, we see some of our favorite new champions are back. Riju. I think it's Riju. Alright, there's Yonobo. Looks like Yonobo's back. And of course, people have memed about Buckethead Soldier. Looks like a Gerudo. Some Hylians.
But
Now, one thing that's caught my attention is this sword that Link has. I'm like, why is no one talking about this sword? I mean, the way it looks and all that, I think it's a new sword he gets. Or it could be his fused Master Sword. I'm not sure what, but this sword looks pretty cool. I think it's a new Zonai sword. So it'd be interesting to see what he does with that. But I like the sword. It's really cool design.
you are not alone. Link.
There's our champions running, and look at that three-headed dragon. From what I've heard, this is Gleeok, an original boss from the Legend of Zelda games. An original boss. I mean, it's a three-headed dragon, but from what I've heard, it's one of the most iconic bosses in the Legend of Zelda games. Really cool to have it come back into this one. I kind of wonder if... I mean, imagine this game's going to be in storyline with the Zelda timeline. I imagine it is, but I'm wondering if there's going to be a multiverse coming in together. I kind of wonder. Never think about that.
You are our final hope.
Of course, with this trailer, we really don't know what the story is about. Like I've said, Nintendo is really trying to keep this game under wraps as much as possible until people can get the game and play this for themselves, because they really want people to discover this game for themselves.
Link. You must find me.
You must find me. Wow. It's a really good trailer. This has me hyped. This has millions of people hyped for the game. I cannot wait to play this game and try it out for myself to see what goes on. I'm super excited about it. I could be crying tears of excitement for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not going to right now, but I cannot wait for this game. This is really going to be a big seller for Nintendo Switch. Really big seller for the Zelda franchise. It's just going to be really awesome. and that we don't know as many details as they would want to give us. They want to hype us up for the game, but they don't want to spoil too much for us. That's fine. Let us discover it for ourselves, and then we can get back into the big stuff on after May 12th. So, cool stuff right there. So, that's going to do it for me, guys. That's all I wanted to do, was take some time to kind of look over the latest Tears of the Kingdom trailer, give my thoughts and analysis. I think it looks really cool. Looks super exciting. The trailer is hype. So much hype. I cannot wait to get into this game. And of course, only about 3 weeks until the game comes out. So, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you guys wish to check out this video, feel free to do so on my YouTube channel. I can guide you there in a second. You can also hit me up on any of these other platforms. So on Twitter at WillYork_23, Twitch Texito28, and YouTube Will York. Also, you can hit me up on Discord. That text logo will guide you on your way to Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Discord. Feel free to follow and subscribe. I will do the same for you guys as well. I appreciate each and everyone who watches the videos. I appreciate everyone who takes time out of their day and watches me. I don't ask for it, but it would be cool just to say, hey, just want to say hi. I just hope you guys can say hi back. So, and you guys can also hit me up on Facebook, 4State Gamers, and you can add me on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and the Epic Games Store. So, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful evening. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Have a good one, guys.